Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. Welcome to the Morning Dish, and we have got Gary's first note.
Okay, I have a little musical instruction for the Morning Dish listeners in case you happen to see Harry at the gas station or the store somewhere. Hang on, ready? Pay attention. It's short. Moon Harry, drop your pants and shine. Do it every time you see him. That's it.
Moon Harry.
I love it. Moon Harry. I tried to get him to stop wait, but he said, no, I can listen in the car. So he's listening in the car.
You probably just drove into a tree, too.
Pat, I gotta say, man, I appreciate you, listening to the Lord and sliding in the right direction. You were on a roll. You didn't let him up. And man, how does he defend those positions? It's bizarre. But good. Congratulations on the word dichotomy. It's always good to use, a word commonly never heard,
It throws people off their game.
Yeah, it makes them think you're smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you continue talking and they figure out you're not.
That whole thing. I mean, he basically became Tim Kaine there for a minute. It was just screw the Constitution, the laws, all of it.
The thing is, he really believes that. He really. I mean, that's not an act.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it.
No.
Not an act. Yeah.
No, it's not. Satanists really believe their thing too. I don't know if you've noticed that. Yeah. All of us believe something, and he believes lies, just straight up complete lies. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, but the good thing, it's kind of like a divorce. You always come out with a good song.
That's true. That is true. That's true. I've got some I've never played publicly.
I'll bet.
Moon Harry, that ought to work out good. We had it was National Bird Day, and I announced it's Bird Day, so you need to shoot everybody birds.
Happy birthday.
I quit doing that because everywhere I go, people shoot me birds. And I'm like, oh, with my granddaughter, what are they doing? I was half a peace sign, so we got everybody on here though, man. They're just busting Harry right and left. Harry.
Well, I mean, come on, he asked for it. That's crazy. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But you know what? It is weird. He's literally just parroting everything that the left is saying. They've really lost their minds. Yeah. You realize AOC is actually going to be in charge. She's going to be Bernie Sanders. He's going to be a voice. Or Chuck Schumer, worse. It's just amazing.
We come up the other day. We was talking about statistics. I hope I say that right.
You did. Nicely done.
Close. What's the consonant between friends? Come on, go for it.
More of the younger Democrats or liberal people are leaning towards socialism. They like socialism over communism.
It's what they've been taught.
Yeah,
we've indoctrinated now 2 generations.
No, it's what they haven't been taught.
Exactly.
Good socialism in the past.
Yeah.
Good point.
Agreed.
Yeah, everyone wants the free handouts.
But how does that work? I mean, how do you? I mean, you look at all the communism and socialism and all that's happened through the years in history, and it's not worked out too well.
Well, because if you are of the age where mom's making you Hot Pockets and you're sitting there playing your Game Boy, that's pretty much all you care about.
Yeah.
Is getting mommy to take care of you.
Yeah. And where do you live at?
I live in my mom's basement. I do not, man. I do not. I'm her caregiver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got it. The caregiver.
Okay, speaking of families, real quick. Happy birthday to my brother, man. Happy birthday, Doug. You're old.
Yeah. You got a brother?
Yeah. God love my mom. Yeah. She had 2 of us.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Yeah. So which side of the basement does he live on?
He lives on the other side. He can't come out across that line. He comes on my side. I got to call mom down and have her clear up the mess.
Yeah. What the hell?
Is he big brother, little brother?
Big brother. He's now 3 years older than me today.
Yeah. Is he
my brother's birthday was Saturday. And
happy birthday.
Yeah. He's quite the dude. Yep.
Is he older or younger?
He's 6 years older than I am.
Yeah, there's just two
and
of y'all.
can still whip my butt. No, there's a girl in between. Bless her heart, my sister Sherry. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
I actually learned,
peacemaker, right?
I learned how to wrestle because of getting beat up by my brother. I mean, how's that? You know, it puts hair on your chest getting beat up by your brother. It's all good.
That's what I say. I say it's a lot wrong with America today. You ain't got bullies. They've got a lot of bullies.
So you want more bullies?
Yeah, I think that helped out a lot. I mean,
well, they eventually get hit in the nose, and then it's over.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Yeah,
one hit.
Speaking of which, you're a school bus guy.
Yeah,
You brought up my sister. I got to say this quickly. I only rode the bus from the elementary school over to the high school at the end of the day because we only lived a couple blocks from the high school, and I'd walk home. I rolled up in front of the high school one afternoon and got off, and I was waiting for my sister to come out so we could walk together. And I was right next to the bus, and this bully, he leaned out the window and spit on me.
Oh man!
Whoa!
Was it Jalen Carter?
It was, yes. No, my sister walked onto that bus and beat the ever living crap out of that guy with a geography book.
Hey, man, nice.
And she has been my heroine ever since. She's just awesome. Yeah, she's pretty amazing.
Oh man, that's the way to go. I never was much of a fighter. I'd go right up to the point where the fist started swinging, then I'd run.
Well, somebody's got to report it.
Yeah, that's what
he was the starter. He was
the world needs witnesses.
He was the match.
I'm a terrible fighter. I thought I was a good fighter until I actually got in a fight. Now, well, I ain't too good. Did it.
And next time a fight breaks out, I'll be right behind you, man. Right behind
supporting all the way.
All right, Gary, we're going to get to a break right quick. Wipe this out. We need to talk about all that's going on. The evil in the world is just crazy right now.
It's pretty wild.
I know you say about that. So let's get to a break. All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. So we want to kind of this thing that's going on where this black guy in Charlotte stabbed to death this young lady from Ukraine. Now the whole video is on X. You can watch the whole thing right up, even when he stabs her, and you know, you're talking about evil. I mean, it's totally evil. And then after she was stabbed, nobody even tried to assist her whatsoever.
That's the worst.
And then when you watched her, she just held herself and put her head down. It's almost like, I don't know, I hope an angel was there with her when all this was going on. And then she just falls on the floor. And man, I'm telling you, this bothers me. It bothers me that this is going on. And everybody's like talking about how bad it is, but you've got to realize just a day or two ago, we had another lady that was walking her dog that got murdered.
That's right.
And I'm sure it was as brutal as this was videoed, but Ben, you can see it. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, I know, Gary, you're like me. It's just pure evil. I mean, that's evil that you can see it. Am I wrong? I mean, what do you think?
No, you're not wrong. In a twisted way, it's certainly not good news, but it says that we are doing exactly what the Bible says we're going to do. That evil men, I think the King James is kind of poetic. Evil men will wax worse and worse. It's like once it starts downhill, it just speeds up. The good news is that the same thing is going to happen in the reverse for people whose hearts are not dark. And we're just going to have to ride it out. But yeah, we're getting close, folks. I mean, you don't have to believe it, but you're going to start looking dumber and dumber as the days go on if you don't.
Right.
I got a question. I got a question for you. Why is the situation in Charlotte so much worse than what has gone on in the past?
It was just so vividly brutal and pointless and evil. It not to put a fine point on it, no pun intended. That was you can't get a lot more brutal than what is there. And it just lets people have a visual experience and memory to tag all the things that they believe on. That's why it's resonating so hard.
The visual is what it is. It's actually recorded live.
Yeah.
And they actually got to see the brutality that went through that and the evil that the man just sitting there, open his knife up, stand up, and just stabs this girl and walks away.
Harry just wants us to make sure we give that guy plenty of due process before we get rid of him. We want him to ride that train as much as he can, before we go through the mechanisms of making sure he's not a legal guy. Yeah, I get it.
I don't
No,
understand
it's
if he's
just
still alive. I mean, honestly, it'd be hard for me not to. I mean,
Well-
I don't know if I could kill somebody. I mean, you know, it'd be hard. I mean, you know, people
Right.
that go to war and have to do it and this that, and other. But I just don't think somebody like that. It would be I don't think it'd cross my mind twice. That's bad to say.
no,
Well-
I don't think it would be that difficult. Sorry, I don't. If
I
I
mean,
saw him start to do that,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about visuals. Like the worst visual for me was the look on that poor girl's face. The look
Mhm.
of horror, of realization, of just, you know, dread. And then, like you said, Steve, step 2 was nobody helped.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Was that a security video or did somebody actually
Somebody
phone.
took that video, and instead of doing something about it, the priority was film it.
It's just
Well,
disgusting.
was it I was thinking it might be the monitor on the bus or something.
No, it wasn't a monitor on the bus. I
Well,
don't believe.
There have been several angles, so it could have been a
Yeah.
mix of security camera footage with someone.
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, I'm sure we'll find out.
I don't know. And that's going on every day. And then you got Democrats protesting in Washington because Donald Trump is cleaning up Washington D.C., which makes no sense. And it's just like Rebel Boy right here. He says the Bible says that they will call good evil and evil good. So that's kind of, I believe we're there. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
go ahead, Gary.
picking up. No, so I was just saying, I was agreeing. We're ticking all the boxes, all of them.
Yeah. What kills me is that the magistrate that had released this guy, DeCarlos Johnson, she attended one of the worst law schools in the country. It has a 37.5% bar passage rate and is currently ranked number 168 out of 195 or something like that in law schools in the country. She never even passed the bar.
No, and she's a judge.
And she's a judge. Now, no, she's a magistrate. Magistrates are different. Magistrates aren't,
but
they don't handle full felony courts and that kind of thing, but they handle misdemeanors and that kind of thing.
They have power.
Still, they have the power to impose penalties and such. She never passed the bar. She went to the worst law school in the country. I mean, good Lord, my law school, not to brag, we have an 86.5% bar passage rate. That's pretty darn good, but 37.5%. Law school shouldn't even be accredited anymore.
I don't think you have to be a rocket scientist or pass a test to say, look, this guy's been in and out of prison. We need to get rid of him.
It doesn't take, it's just common sense. Now, you got Tim Moore, Representative Tim Moore, Republican. He's calling for a removal of this judge.
Right.
And his quote, I'm going to read this. Magistrate Stokes displayed a willful failure to perform the duties of her office and engaged in conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. That's, yeah, exactly. There's no other way to put it. She absolutely willfully let this guy go. Apparently, it was solely on his written promise that he would show up for his next court date.
But,
so I'll be here and let him go.
Didn't we start this conversation with the fact that magistrate judges deal only with misdemeanors?
That's correct. The matter that he was let go for was a misdemeanor.
So why are we crucifying a judge who did what she's supposed to do?
Is she supposed to? Is she supposed to let him out?
I think she let him out with a promise to come back.
With a promise to come back, and
let him out. ORI, or what's it called?
On his own recognizance.
On his own recognizance.
Yeah.
But you do that to someone who's been before a court of some kind, whether it's a magistrate or whether it's a judge, because he did have felonies before.
He did have felonies before?
Come on. Yeah. I believe
he's had felonies before, but do you consider
Violent
that?
felonies?
Do you look at that?
Violent felonies?
I didn't hear you, Pat. What'd you say?
Do you look at his past record in determining? I mean,
Why
if
wouldn't
you're
you?
there for a misdemeanor, you're not going to give him jail time for past things that he's already served, whatever the sentence was.
That's true, but you can certainly hold that all into consideration in the totality of the circumstances, as they say.
Well, we're going to have real overcrowded jails if we start incarcerating misdemeanors.
Well, I'd rather have a crowded prison than innocent people murdered on light rail. You know.
Did he have violent prior felonies?
He had one that involved an assault.
Okay.
I
mean,
so
his-
normally a straight up assault, it's not an assault or and battery. It's just a straight up assault would indicate some violence.
His own mother said he shouldn't be on the streets.
Mhm. Well,
I mean, that's
What does she know?
I just think it's crazy we have the term career criminal. That just blows my mind. Career criminal. I mean, that's just something that just I don't understand career criminal.
Yeah, we normally call them U.S. representatives.
Oh, well, I reckon he faces federal murder charges and the fatal stabbing of the Ukraine. And that's another thing before we go to a break. All these folks is for Ukraine. You ain't heard a word out of none of them. And all these news outlets. This happened a month ago, I understand. And we just found out about it, last couple of days.
A few days ago.
Yeah. And why was this not headlines? And everybody knows why it's not headlines, because it's black on white and not white on black. And I said it. Y'all can argue with me, but I firmly believe it. Allegedly, definitely agree. I mean, it's time to call a pot black if it's black and white if it's white. Do you not think?
Well, I do. And it's also time to deal with the bigger pot, which is the fact that all those outlets knew about it a month ago, and we just now found out about it because it probably got leaked out somehow.
Mm-hmm.
They would have never reported that. They're absolutely the propaganda arm of the Communist Party. Has 3 letters. It's ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. Oh wait, MSNBC can't count.
Well,
DIS. That's a stock symbol for Disney.
I just
first
heard the on X is where I come up with it, and I'm like, is this fake? Is this totally fake? And then I started, and I'm like, golly, it's not. And before they cut out the part where she got stabbed,
yeah.
And then here's another thing: the parents of this young lady. I mean, they've got this all over social media. And I watched it once. I can't watch it again. I just can't do it.
No, there's no reason to.
And you have a picture or a video of your daughter being stabbed to death and watch her die. That would be something that you just, I mean, on top of losing the child, on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
Oh, and to make matters worse, I read something this morning that says her father is in Ukraine and can't even come here for the funeral because of martial law that's going on in Ukraine.
Well, I don't know. We need to get to a break, but I do. Nate Carter right here. Did you read that, Gary? Gary needs a long beard.
That's a good idea. I'll get one.
You could join ZZ Top.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I can't imagine. Have you ever had a beard?
I did have one for a while. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
My face is just way too pretty to cover up, dude. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be good for the world.
Muhammad Ali in that corner. Pretty.
Mine's the opposite. Yeah, mine's the opposite. But I had Mercy Dope brought me some meth blue.
Yeah, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Smart.
Y'all hyped up?
I'm smart. I've been taking meth. That's why I'm so sharp today.
You're a meth head now?
Meth head.
And my teeth are blue. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. So anyway, let's jump to a quick break. We got to talk about. Can we talk about UFOs next? Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that when we get back. All righty, we're back with you, Gary. It says the beard might take you to new places.
Nude places?
Let's go.
Already talking about mooning Harry, man.
Harry's excited about that. Yeah, he's all excited. He sends a text. He said he's excited about that. So yeah. He's all tore up. Bless his heart. So yeah. Anyway.
Hey, before we
gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be good.
Don't.
Hey, but before we get into the UFOs, I just want to be serious for just a second. Today is National Suicide Awareness Day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, if you are feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, if you feel you have no worth, man, you're wrong. Call 988. Do something about it. There's people out there who love you and care and will help you.
Have me into that.
Yeah.
If you kind of depressed, watch Harry on
that'll.
Yeah, listen to Harry in the mornings. I'll cheer you right up.
Yeah, that'll get you fun.
Yeah, you're not that far gone yet.
There's always someone worse off than you. Always.
Man, I reckon it says lawmakers stunned as footage shows Hellfire missile bouncing off unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we call them
That's
UFOs down
crazy,
here.
dude.
Yeah, we're still UFOs. So I don't know. Did you watch that video?
I haven't seen that one yet, but it doesn't surprise me.
They actually shot that thing
With a Hellfire missile.
and it hit it, and then the missile exploded, and then parts of the missile carried along with the UFO, or what do they call them?
The
Unidentified,
unexplained aerial phenomenon.
Why do they have to change the names of everything?
Oh, they're stupid.
Yeah. I don't know about this UFO stuff. I just, they always started. I mean, it's like tornadoes. It's always in the trailer park where they go. When they come and they always land in a trailer park. And tornadoes start in a trailer. Maybe it's something about trailer parks.
Well, I'll tell you what. One of they had that hearing, and one of the Air Force airmen testified, and he said back in 2012. Something took off from his airfield. He said it was a 100-foot equilateral triangle made of some sort of fluid material.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes!
I mean, it was Tom Cruise in Maverick 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. But we're
not. What do you think they are? Because it's undeniable that something is there.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I've just debated on it and back and forth. I don't know if it's, I'm okay. I'll just say this. God created the earth, and how do we know that he didn't create other places?
Oh, he did.
Well, we don't know. That's something we don't know. That's a need to know basis, and we don't need to know.
Oh, wait
a minute. He created the universe.
He created the entire universe.
I think us thinking we're the only ones, with a Harry, I think we're, dreaming. We're like the only intelligent people on earth. But I also think it might be something to do with the military myself, because all these stealth fighters and all this stuff that we've got, they're obsolete in my mind, because that's why we know about them. And there's no telling what we've got at this point. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're right about the things that we see are years behind what we actually have.
Mm-hmm.
And, part of me is like, yeah, that's smart. You should do that. Don't let the enemy know, what all the cards you got in your hand. I'm the guy that actually believes that aliens are demons.
Right.
And they have the ability to make themselves appear to be pretty much anything they want.
Mm-hmm.
And they have incredible power
of
movement and spectacle and what have you. I do believe that. I believe they are absolutely fallen angels that are here to deceive and kill eventually.
Right. You've got a good point. There ain't no doubt about that. But
yeah, look, any scholar of astronomy who really, really understands astronomy and how perfectly the universe works. The odds of that just happening, infinitesimal. It's impossible. It had to be God. It has to be God. There is no other explanation.
We got Libturd said 100%, Gary. Do you think that, do you remember back like the hieroglyphics they've actually got pictures of planes and UFOs? Y'all seen that? It definitely looks like a plane and UFO and all this different stuff.
And demons existed back then as well. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Then all this stuff is gone. All these big, great cities is just nothing left of them. And you just wonder. Yeah. Emery Alexander said, I'm with you, Gary. So, and you're right about that. So, and look at poor Pat Malone. He's all swelled up. What's on your mind, Pat? You look.
He may be agreeing with us. He's on a roll.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't think aliens are necessarily demons, but I think the fact that the universe is so big, we'd be crazy not to believe that there are other life forms different than ours someplace. So,
well, I can tell you right now, that guy that stabbed that girl is a demon. He was possessed by a demon, or he is
absolutely.
I'm not saying that evil doesn't exist.
No.
It does, because that person was the personification of evil.
Mm-hmm.
Not to change the subject away from the UFOs, but sticking on the concept of evil and possession. That trans shooter, not the recent one, but the one that happened in Tennessee a couple years ago. I don't want to say her name. The FBI, Biden's FBI actually tried to hide her diary from the public. He sent out a memo that told local police not to release any information that can turn public opinion against LGBT people. But of course, the current FBI has found that diary and has released that diary. Man, talk about crazy, demonic, satanic things that were going on in that girl's journal.
And who is it?
The reason that thing got released was Michael Patrick Leahy. He's got a radio show here in town. He's a very knowledgeable guy in the legal world. If you don't know him, you need to, because he does the Tennessee Star website, and he's got a few of them. They all have Star attached to their name.
Mhm.
Just a great news outlet. He's really smart guy. I go on his show pretty regularly. He's the one that pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and went to court. I don't know how many times to finally, get that ball rolled uphill. But yeah, it's totally demonic.
This was the girl that shut up that Christian school a couple
okay.
years ago. Yeah, not the recent one. This one happened a couple years ago.
Yeah,
when Biden was
Covenant School. I got a dear friend of mine that has an office that is about 200 yards from that school, and his window is high enough that he stood at his window and watched it all.
No,
Wow.
he did not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That makes you want to go places and go see things. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like a war zone, but I think DC's getting better according to that. So
yeah, what's going to happen, you think, with all the sanctuary cities and sanctuary states and all that stuff?
Well, I watched Tom Homan the other day in an interview, and they said, "What are you going to do?" And he said, "I ain't going to tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to be there. You're going to wake up one morning and you're going to have to behave." But I reckon, now, the way I understand it, Chicago, of course, they're fighting tooth and nail.
Right.
And the bad people in Chicago said, "Hey, we're bad Leroy Brown down here. You don't fight like we fight. Right. This is not going to be easy for you because we're tough." And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, okay, y'all got Saturday night specials and 38, 38s and they got long guns and
snipers and all sorts of things.
What was that on Crocodile?
My understanding is the ICE is already operating in Chicago, and they already had a couple roundups without any major incidents.
Right. Yeah. But I think they're going to move in and then.
But according to Harry, they're not getting bad people though. They're only rounded up sweet people that want to mow your lawn.
Grandmas in wheelchairs.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Okay, Tom Homan said, okay, we do every now and then we grab somebody that shouldn't be grabbed. Okay, and they're in the midst of all these folks. Okay, and so they load everybody up. But he said, we check them, we make sure that they're legal, and then we release them. But they don't report that. They're like, they arrested so and so and so and so.
Right.
Yeah.
But then what? Yeah.
Yeah, and then another thing they're talking about, racial profiling. Do y'all racial profile? And they asked Tom Homan that, and he's like, "Well, no, we go by, by the book, and they're trained on the Constitution. And every 30 days, I think they have to go in for a recourse on the Constitution. They're saying, or something like that, or 6 months.
More often than lawyers.
But I mean,
I'm not kidding. It's more often than lawyers.
I'm gonna tell you this racial profiling. I think we need to get a new name on that, because I'm just gonna tell you, if you got this little old man and little old woman driving through a town at 20 miles an hour, can't hardly see over the steering wheel, I don't think I would stop them. But if I had a bunch of hoodlums going through with the loud radio and all that, I believe I'd stop them. I guess that would be racial profiling too. But I think if I was going to,
now we're back to common sense.
Yeah, but you're acting like the judge there, Stephen. You're law enforcement, not the judge.
Yeah, but every part of the system better have some judgment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the judge, but you got to have judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I was
It would be pretty silly to give a description of an offender and not say whether he was black, white, yellow, or pink.
Kind of have to identify the person.
But
you definitely want to report the pink ones. Always report the pink ones.
Most people that's here illegally, they don't look like rednecks from Georgia with the rebel flag hanging off the back of their pickup truck, right?
Although if you wanted to blend in, wouldn't that be exactly what you tried to do?
Yeah, but isn't there a color issue there?
Not always, but yeah.
Hey, let's stop that white guy. I bet he's from Mexico. Yeah. Okay.
Once again, stirring the pot a little bit this morning, aren't we?
Am I right or am I wrong?
Walking that tight line. You really want to say something here, but you can't, right?
On a good day, I'm borderline. You know that. But I'm right. I'm totally right.
Yeah, you are.
When I was a kid, man, look, we drove around with the radios blasting and the windows down and just having a good time. When we would get pulled over, and you know what would happen after that?
You turned the radio down.
We turned the radio down, rolled the windows up, and drove away because that was it. It was no big deal. You just comply.
No, there was more in my house. When I got home, I got my butt beat. So.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Well, in my case, Mom didn't know about it. Mom, you're not listening, right? Okay.
No, I'm telling you, it's a lot different. We grew up. I ain't carrying. You know, the sheriff we had, he'd drag you out of the car, wear you out with a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Hey,
wait. Where's due process in that?
Well,
yeah, really.
Right.
Go ahead.
He's due process in your butt is what he's
I
doing.
mean,
So speaking of illegal aliens, we got to talk about what's going on in Canada. All the people laughing about, there being a 51st state. Good grief. It's the 51st state. It's about to be the size of British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan.
yeah, they're pulling out.
Yeah.
I sent that video to Pat. You watch it?
No, I did not.
Oh,
You didn't send it. You didn't send it to me. You may have thought you sent it to me.
no, I sent it to you, Pat. Yeah, I sent it to you. They're like, I'm out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. Was this the one where the guy was reporting on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was the inside investigative reporters from X, right? Or was it?
I don't think so. No, he's a local. He's the local
was
guy.
the cat turd guy?
Cat turd may have posted it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they're wanting to pull out. They're like, we've had enough of this. And so
Alberta's they're not turning back.
right.
Alberta will either become an independent nation or a state of the United States. They're not going to go back to letting Ottawa tell them what to do. They're not.
It's WEXIT. WEX, I guess. WEX.
Exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Western
Yeah.
Canadian separation is what it's.
Yes. And Saskatchewan has kind of been the ignored little brother of Alberta.
Right.
Really has a tremendous amount of wealth. Most of the business that they do is already with the United States, back and forth across the border. They got incredible uranium deposits. They have, Saskatchewan is very important. We want that one. If you got to pick one,
That's the one.
Yeah.
All little brothers are important.
Now you say you want a new state? Well, Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that's got a ring to it.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's
Saskatchewan 2, Saskatchewan 3. Get them all.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to Kathmandu though.
No.
Yeah, we ain't going to Kathmandu. I reckon they down there killing kids. Ain't the kids they shot 19?
I don't know if about killing kids, but I know the kids are the ones that are lighting everything on fire because they want their TikTok.
They're TikTok and their YouTube, man. Don't do that.
They got it back this morning.
Oh, I bet.
Did they get their TikTok back?
Yeah, government capitulated. Social media now is approved again.
Wow.
How stupid do you have to be to outlaw social media?
Pretty stupid.
I mean, you're just asking for a revolution.
Yeah, or if you used it to censor people and affect an election or something, you're just asking for a revolution.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, they stand on that. That's funny. They stand on that. But we got this Texas Attorney General. He's encouraging schools to bring back prayer. He wants,
Amen.
Yeah, he wants the Word of God in the schools. So we'll see if anybody stands for that. You think?
I think a lot of people in Texas.
He's running for governor, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's felt that way for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
never hurts when you're in the middle of a campaign.
Yeah, put out the good word.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm for that. Yeah, I'm for
only
that.
say what you believe when you think it can get your votes. Is that the way you think it works?
Well, I mean, isn't there evidence that that's the case?
There's a lot of evidence that that's the case, and there's a lot of evidence that that's not always the case.
There are outliers to every situation,
and there are straight up liars.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I still go back to what Casey Push says. Who's your sponsor? That's why I love that. We can't have him back on because he cusses too much. Who's your sponsor? I think they ought to have to wear like NASCAR coats with their sponsors on them when they're in
Oh man, I meant to tell you, I painted Grok into a corner. I asked about whether or not there's a group called Indivisible.
Right.
That is the activist group that's trying to raise hell against the administration at this moment. And I asked Grok who were the major funders for that. And I got this wishy-washy, there's rumors that it's George Soros funded, but that's just chatter on social media, yada yada. I said, okay. So of those organizations that you reference, which are on record for giving all the funding to Indivisible, which ones of those are funded by George Soros?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Right.
took about 10 seconds to think of it, which is an eternity in that world.
Oh, yeah.
And she actually apologized to me.
Yep.
Really?
Actually said, after looking at this more closely, it does appear that all of them are funded by George Soros Open Society.
Yep.
I was wrong, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Isn't that great? I
And
did that once
it
too.
was
I
amazing.
changed Grok's mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Mine always says, "You're so stupid."
You're like, but I take meth blue, man. Meth blue.
All right, let's jump to a quick break, folks. We got more on the other side. Y'all hang around and do not go, because we got Gary Chapman, got some more stuff talked about. All righty, folks, we're back with you. We got all kinds of comments going on here, and there comes Gary Chapman back with us. And I reckon, man, you have got Chris Wallen coming back.
Yes.
Golly.
Yeah. Larry Gatlin and Chris and I are doing the show, and we didn't mean to, but it occurred to me yesterday. We actually have a band now. We've got the Barefoot Fiddler, who's unbelievable. She's so intuitive. She never needs a chart. She just knows where you're going. It's bizarre. And then Blake Shelton's old steel player is going to be there. And then we got a dobro guy, and then a good friend of mine, a guy named Adam Clark, one of the better mandolin virtuosos I'm aware of, is also going to join it. It's going to be a throwdown, quite frankly.
Man,
It'll be a good one.
A dobro is one of my favorite dishes.
Yeah, me too.
I love
so
a dobro.
stinking cool.
Golly.
Yeah. Unless they can't play it, then boy, it's about as annoying as it's as annoying as a bagpipe. I'm telling you.
Hey, can I join the band?
No.
I play a bagpipe.
If you play everything in G.
Actually, you can join the band. I don't have it here with me because I left it at the Mule House, but somebody gave it to me years ago, and I was going through a storage unit trying to help my mother-in-law get rid of some of her crap. And those things that you put around your neck, and it's like a washboard, and you play it with cymbals,
with cymbals,
like Zydeco music.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me one years ago. It's gorgeous. He made it, obviously metalwork done by hand,
Right.
and it has 2 copper boobs on it with points. It's like Madonna in her Zydeco phase.
I would look good.
I'm calling people up out of the crowd to play that on a song with us.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to come on and put that sucker on.
It's
It's pretty stinking funny.
Oh,
Play
man.
that thing.
That's going to be a good show, though. Chris is a lunatic, man. He is funny as he can be, along with you and Larry. That's going to be a great show, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll be up in your neck of the woods on Monday, man. Doobie Brothers concert with Michael McDonald and Coral Reefers. That's gonna be
Where are they playing?
They're playing in Franklin at that venue that was made of an old rock quarry.
Yeah. It's a great spot. That's like 3 miles from my house. It's
nice. I'll be by for what time should I come by for dinner?
Come on, let's go.
Nice.
Actually, I might show up at that show. That'll be a good one.
I'll be in the front row.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, he'll be in the front row.
Michael's an old friend. He's a good man.
Outstanding.
He still sings exactly like he did. He sounded like an old man 30, 40 years ago. So it's perfect. He changed.
If he wasn't with them, I don't know that I would have gone. But I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey, closer to home tomorrow is the 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony in Union County at the Fine Arts Center.
Right.
Starts at 8:10. Going to be some entertainment, some remembrance, and the speaker is Dr. Shannon from the University of North Georgia. So you want to get out and fill that place.
Yeah, you do want to do that. You want to honor the people who were killed. It's horrible. And when you're done with that, you want to go home and watch the first of 5 installments that Tucker Carlson's put together on 9/11. Apparently, no pun intended, it's pretty explosive about how it actually came down.
Wow. Also, Towns County, they're going to have theirs at Thursday at 9:45. I think this is going to be on the square.
Town Square.
Yep, Town Square. So that'll be there tomorrow for the 9/11. I can remember where I was at when that happened.
Me too. Yeah. Everybody can.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you've been doing that thing on Facebook. I guess it's the word of the day. I know you started out shirtless and now you got a coat on.
Well, it was hot. It was super hot, and now it's not. Although I'm getting a late start today. I may go pantsless today. I don't know.
Nice. Moon Harry.
There you go.
The long distance moon.
Yeah, it looked like it's getting cool up there. It's cool here this morning. It's like 50 degrees.
It
down
was.
there.
I'm wearing jeans today.
Yeah, that's the mark. That's when you know fall's coming.
Yep.
Got to put the dang shorts away. I hate that.
Well,
No, I walk in the mornings, and it just occurred to me that I have, it's just really good time, and a lot of times good thoughts come to
Right.
me,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of silly to not just press record and capture it.
mhm.
But yeah, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah. I like watching those, man. Make me
All right.
feel good.
Gary, till next week, man. We appreciate you. We love you, man. Hey, Pat, you love Gary.
We do. I'm glad we
Harry,
focused on Harry instead of me today.
drop
Gary,
your
what time should I
pants
be there
and
for dinner,
shine.
buddy?
Just drop by anytime.
Woo, you got it, man.
You've got the address, don't you?
I sure do.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you. Thank you, man. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow, bright and early.
See you guys. Bye.